Okay, cool. All right, man. So, where do we leave off?
Edgar Casey.
Yeah, Edgar Casey, man. So tell me what your thoughts are, man. I mean, if certain people can, well, how about you have an experience on your mind that makes you think, there may be something out there to this kind of stuff. You have something you could share with us?
Well, an interesting one is, it's a really stupid example, but when I like video games. When I was a kid,
I love video games.
When I was a kid, I was playing a lot of Zelda, and after you beat the game, you go to the second world where it's like the same dungeons all over again, but everything's in a hidden spot. And I don't know if you remember, there's like this one maze in Zelda where it's all these trees, where it's just like a million trees, and there was this one tree. Anyway, I'm like, you have to find all the hidden dungeons. So one time I had this dream where in this dream I just walk up to this one tree, just burn it down, and there's a dungeon under it. And there was 1,000 trees, and I've never in the game ever up until that point do you go to a tree to burn down a tree and find a dungeon under it. And that happens nowhere in the game until level 7, second world of Zelda. And so I have this dream, and it seems so real. So the next morning when I wake up, I go to that tree and I burn it down, and there's a dungeon under it.
Holy
and I was
shit,
like,
dude!
and
Wow.
I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, and my mom's like, well, yes, you need, you're psychic. You need to pay attention to your dreams.
She told you you're psychic?
But
you exclusively?
I've always believed that I was psychic, but I've let go of all that because I like the material world, and that's where I want to put my energy.
Well, apparently, there's a lot of people who believe you can be psychic and have lots of wealth also.
Oh no, I mean the material world as in the physical world, not material as
Oh, okay, I got you. Right.
like a material, like
Kind of ground, earthy. Yeah.
like material.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I can't prove anything, so I don't think it benefits me really to focus on stuff I can't prove when there's plenty of shit to learn and focus on that is,
Well, why did your mom tell you you were psychic?
just because she was psychic, because she believed everyone had psychic abilities, or she believed she was, and she believes everyone. Because that's what they tell you, is that you can hone those abilities if you work at it. Like, Stanford Research International and places like that did a lot of studies on that in the Cold War, and it's really interesting. Like I said, I like to just focus on
things you can grasp.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Actually, Casey believes.
Because I went absolutely insane. I had like mental breakdowns, like doing these exercises and like trying to like remote view and trying to like.
Wow, dude.
And like, so after that, I was just like, you know what, like, I don't need to be hallucinating. I don't need to be having these experiences. I just want to be.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't want to get locked up.
Yeah, you like in an insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand, bro. I understand.
And I mean, and there's a fine line. So when you go, it's like when you open those doors to allowing yourself to be open to everything. Not only do you seek validation, like whatever you're obsessing about, you're gonna seek validation on it. So it's like if I'm looking for a blue-spotted gecko, like if I'm walking through the desert long enough, I'm gonna swear to God I saw a blue-spotted gecko. Same with the UFO. Same with my dead grandmother. Same with whatever. People are looking for validation constantly on what they are obsessing about.
That's right.
And so it's hard to tell I couldn't tell what my mind was creating or what was real. So I figured there's no reason for me to.
Yeah, I got you, man. Can you tell us like one of the exercises you would do?
Yeah, sure. Stanford Research International had this book called Miracles of the Mind, and it's all about how to train yourself. It's like the techniques that the CIA used in World War II to find missile silos in Russia. They just pull people off the streets, and basically what you do, it's just like meditation, where you just. I mean, I would think of it like I was like tapping into like this, almost like a radio frequency, and you just kind of like put yourself in this state, and you just focus on nothing. It's essentially meditation. And you just think of place or like you focus on like something but while keeping your mind completely blank, you know. And
but
and then once you do it after a while, and this is what my problem with it was, I couldn't tell if I was in this like dreamish kind of trance where I was conjuring these things from my imagination, or if it was real,
or if you were actually seeing something.
Yeah, and then I'd wake up in the middle of the night with bodies floating over my bed, and I'd turn the lights on. And I was just like, you know what, like this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck with this shit at all, you know. So that was 2004, 2003, and after that I just stopped.
That was this decade, man.
Yeah, that was like I said, it's been a crazy decade.
Yeah. Shoot. Go for it, man.
Gods, dude.
Yeah.